Here is the completely rewritten, polished, and beautifully structured English podcast script based on your new transcript. To keep the theme seamless and engaging, the characters have been changed to your signature hosts. Miss Linda, the encouraging, deeply inspiring host who loves connecting mindset with practical vocabulary. Mr. Rocky, the eager, insightful co-host who loves learning how the brain works and practicing real-life examples. Studio microphone, the daily English lift. Hosts, Miss Linda and Mr. Rocky. Episode 03, Rewriting Your Mindset, Rewriting Your Life. Rocket Part 1, Fixed Mindset versus Growth Mindset. Miss Linda, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Daily English Lift, where learning English is always easy, fun, and deeply rewarding. I'm Miss Linda.
Mr. Rocky, and I'm Mr. Rocky. It is so wonderful to be here with you today, and I am incredibly happy to see all our friends tuning in from around the world.
I'm so excited too, Rocky. Today, we have a very special topic that can truly change everything for our listeners.
Oh really? A topic that can change everything? Now I am very curious, Linda. What is it?
Today, we are talking about how to rewrite your mindset and rewrite your life. It is all about the immense power of our thoughts.
Wow, that is beautiful. You know, a famous psychologist named Dr. Carol Dweck wrote an entire book about this. She explains that humans generally operate with two types of mindsets.
Two types of mindsets? Can you tell us more about that, Rocky? I love learning about how our brains work.
Absolutely. There is a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. People with a fixed mindset believe that their intelligence and abilities are locked in and cannot change. So if they fail an English test, they immediately think, I'm just not smart, and they want to give up completely.
That is so limiting. But people with a growth mindset think entirely differently, don't they? They believe they can always learn, improve, and evolve through dedication and hard work. Our minds are a gift, and we can choose to renew them every single day.
Exactly, Linda. When we change our thoughts, our whole world shifts. It's like opening a closed window to let the beautiful sunshine stream inside.
Part 2, the magic word yet and the 1% rule. Miss Linda, that is a lovely image, Rocky. In English, we have a very simple, tiny, yet incredibly powerful word to unlock a growth mindset. That word is, yet.
Just that one tiny word. How can a small word change our entire outlook, Linda?
It's like magic. For example, instead of saying, I can't speak English, you shift it to, I can't speak English yet.
That is brilliant. Adding yet means you are giving yourself permission to learn, and that you will absolutely do it in the future. It replaces helplessness with hope and motivation.
Precisely. It changes a negative, final thought into an open door. It reminds me of another brilliant author, James Clear, who wrote about tiny habits. He states that if you improve your life or your skills by just 1% every day, you will end up 37 times better after one single year.
Wow, 37 times better. That is staggering. It proves that we don't need to change our entire lives in one massive, overwhelming day. We just need to take small, faithful steps every single day and trust the journey.
Exactly. So, Rocky, how can our listeners apply this directly when they are studying English? Can you give us a real-life example?
Well, imagine you are practicing your listening skills. Instead of getting frustrated and saying, this speaker is too fast. I don't understand anything. You change your words.
Oh, what should we say instead to keep our mindset positive and growing?
You look at yourself and say, this is a fantastic challenge for my ears, and I'm learning to train them to notice new sounds today. See the difference?
Wow, yes. The first version leaves you feeling stressed and defeated, but the second version makes you feel like an absolute champion. We have to talk to ourselves the exact same way we would talk to a dear friend, with patience, kindness, and grace.
Part 3. Vocabulary Upgrade, Casual versus Formal. Mr. Rocky, beautifully said Linda. Making mistakes is never a sign of failure. It is simply proof that you are trying. Let's talk about how to express these shifts in our thinking using proper English phrases.
Great idea. If you are in a casual situation with your friends and you change a decision, you can simply say, I changed my mind.
Yes, I changed my mind is perfect for everyday options. Like, I changed my mind, I'll have tea instead of coffee today. But what if we are at the office or in a formal business meeting, Linda? What can we say to sound highly professional?
In a corporate or formal setting, you can use the phrase, I have reconsidered my position. It sounds incredibly polished. Performing arts, the mindset vocabulary match. Casual, I changed my mind. Formal, I have reconsidered my position.
Wow, I have reconsidered my position. I feel fancy and smart just saying that aloud. Let's use it in a business context. After thoroughly reviewing the final quarter data, I have reconsidered my position on the project budget.
Outstanding, Rocky. Another classic idiom for shifting your perspective is to look on the bright side.
Oh, I love that expression. Looking on the bright side means finding the silver lining or the positive aspect within a difficult situation.
Exactly. For instance, if it starts pouring rain unexpectedly, instead of complaining, you look on the bright side and say, well, at least my garden is getting plenty of water today without me lifting a finger. It's all about gratitude. When we anchor ourselves in gratitude, fear and negativity instantly shrink.
Part 4. Pausing, Reflecting, and Shifting Focus. Mr. Rocky, that is so true, but sometimes, Linda, it is incredibly hard. We all face those intensely stressful days where the negative thoughts inside our head get loud and overwhelming. What do you do then?
I understand completely, Rocky. When that happens to me, I consciously practice a strategy called to pause and reflect.
That sounds peaceful. How do you actually do that in the middle of a stressful moment?
I step away from what I'm doing, close my eyes, take a slow, deep breath, and deliberately count 3 small blessings. It helps us reclaim control over our thoughts instead of letting our wild thoughts control us.
That is a perfect strategy.
By the way, if you are truly enjoying this uplifting conversation, please take a quick second to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with a friend who needs a mindset boost today. And if you are still listening right now, type the word mindset in the comments below. We love watching your progress.
Yes, your comments always put a massive smile on our faces. Now, Linda, what is another practical phrase our students can use for motivation?
The phrase is, to shift your focus. It is incredibly common when talking about success.
To shift your focus means to intentionally change what you are paying attention to or what you are meditating on.
Yes. If you are consumed by anxiety about the future, you must shift your focus entirely to the present moment. In the present moment, you have power. You can take a small step, you can study 1 vocabulary card, or you can smile. You can tell yourself, don't worry about past mistakes, just shift your focus to the very next step.
Conclusion and the win-win homework. Mr. Rocky, Linda, do you have any specific morning habits that help you lock in a solid mindset for the day?
Miss Linda, yes. Before I ever look at my phone, emails, or computer, I sit quietly for 5 minutes and say thank you for 3 specific, simple things, like a hot cup of coffee, the morning birds outside, or a restful night of sleep. It starts my day from a place of abundance rather than rush and stress. What about you, Rocky?
I like to look directly in the mirror and declare a positive statement out loud like, "Today is going to be a highly productive, joyful, and successful day." Hearing your own voice say something positive sends a powerful command to your brain. Tomorrow morning, you should try looking in the mirror and telling yourself, "You're going to be absolutely awesome today."
I love that. I will do it with a big smile. It might feel a bit funny at first, but keeping life light and joyful is part of the process. And before our listeners go to sleep tonight, they can practice thinking about just one small victory from today, like successfully completing this podcast episode. That is a major win for your English studies.
It's what we call a classic win-win situation. You win with your English, and you win with your life. Let's quickly review our golden phrases from today before we sign off. I changed my mind, casual. I have reconsidered my position, formal. Look on the bright side, finding the positive. Shift your focus, changing your attention. The power of yet. Turn over a new leaf, a fresh start.
Miss Linda, these are fantastic tools for your vocabulary and your life. Use them this week, speak them out loud, and watch your mindset completely rewrite your world. Thank you so much for listening to the Daily English Lift.
Mr. Rocky, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this episode with someone you care about. Remember to comment mindset below.
Miss Linda and Mr. Rocky, have a beautiful, blessed day, keep growing, and keep smiling. See you next time.
Bye.